Hey everybody, welcome back to the gardening artist. Reba here. So a lot's been going on, and first of all, I just want to say a big thank you guys. I finally hit the 1K mark. Thank you so much. I know I should have done this video like almost 2 weeks ago, and I'm just so grateful. And this video needed to be done, needing to be done, all of the aboves. Anyways, I've been needing to do it, but I've been working graveyard shifts and I've been so tired, and I was getting over being sick, and now I'm getting sick again, and I figured I'm not going to get through the holiday season unscathed at this rate. I had like a week where I felt great this last week, and then all of a sudden I'm sick again. You might be able to just kind of hear it in my voice. But anyways, it's not so bad. It'll be okay. I've been drinking all of my elderberry syrup that I've been creating, or juice. I stopped adding the honey in right with it because my son thought it was juice and he was drinking it by the cupfuls. So the last time I was sick, I ran out because he drank it all and I had to wait for my next paycheck. You know how it goes. I had to wait for that next paycheck to come in so that I could buy some more elderberries online, because my bushes just are not making enough elderberries, I guess I should say, in order for me to have it sustainably, here at this point in time. So anyways, I just want to say thank you guys. I did notice right away my husband was online and he was taking a look at my channel, and he said, "Babe, you've hit the 1,000 mark." And I was going to make notes and do a big old video and everything, you guys. But I've just been so tired. And after the holidays, my corporate job will slow down significantly to 1 day a week, basically. And so, and we'll be through the more stressful part of the season. And then I'll have some time to start gardening and doing more out here in the garden. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, my husband let me know, and my friend reached out from Aubrey from Crybaby Sentimental Homestead. She let me know too. She was so excited for me. I got to see her for a brief moment and introduced her to a new member of our family. I was successfully able to rehome all the kittens that were birthed at my house, as well as the mama cat that they abandoned next door. And I found them all really good homes, and they're all going to be well taken care of. So I'm very, very happy about that. So that's one great blessing. Praise God. And we brought in a new addition to our home. So I'll be introducing you to our new addition here very soon. She'll be out in the garden with me. It will probably be the third female pet we've had, but it'll be the first female pet that we actually end up keeping. The first female pet that we had, we didn't want to travel from Germany or to Germany with her, especially since she kept running off every time the door would get open. We just didn't want to deal with that while we were in Germany. So I had rehomed that beagle at that point. And then we had one other female pet, and she was also a dog. She was like a Shih Tzu mixed with a Chihuahua Jack Russell. She was such a cute little dog. Oh my goodness. But I was going through health problems at the time, and I ended up having to find her a really good home while we were in Germany. And then I had my surgery, and I've been slowly getting better over the years. So I'm praise God for all of that too. So I was always able to find really good homes for the pets that we were needing to rehome or have rehomed recently. So grateful, so thankful. And now we have a new little one. And so I'm excited to share her with you. She'll be in the garden with me a lot. And today she hung out with me in the greenhouse while I moved some pots around. And so yeah, so I'll take you into the greenhouse because I do have to go over there. And I thought I had to close it, but I think I already closed the greenhouse. We'll open it up. I'll show you what I got in the greenhouse. but I'm just out here. The landlord sent people to work on the side of the house. So they replaced the sidings on the side of the houses, both ends. And now I think they said they're going to redo the roof area, possibly. They're also going to replace all the gutters. So a lot's been going on. We had to take down all of our Christmas decorations right before Christmas. I'm going to ask the guys if there's a spot that I can put some up. So I'm going to ask them here in a few minutes if we're able to put some of our lights up in a certain area. That way we can have some, some sense of Christmas, out front. No more lights. But anyways, yeah. So basically this video is really to say thank you guys. I started making YouTube videos while I was in Germany. And it all started with that gooseberry video, asking if anybody knew what variety the gooseberry was, because at that point I was just getting into gardening, like really getting into gardening. And I was really enjoying it while I lived in Germany, and it has continued since I've come back. So that started in 2012. I started getting into gardening more. And then I'm wanting to say it was maybe around 2013 or 2014 when I started my channel here on YouTube. And then since I moved to the Pacific Northwest, then I started really doing videos. And so it has been a real blessing and a joy. I haven't been making a dime off of my YouTube channel. I do it purely for the fun of it. And I keep saying, and I've been saying for the last couple of years, I am going to start doing my art on the channel. And I really do want to do that. So hopefully in the new year, we'll start doing art videos together. I have some ideas in mind that I want to do, incorporate some of my fiber arts with my painting and that sort of thing. I'm more of a abstract painter, but I also really like realism. So I'm like I used to tell people how I would describe myself would be an abstract impressionist. If that's even a thing. But anyways, so I like drawing real things or things that look real. And I really like painting things that are more abstract, because I have more control with the pencils and pens and that sort of thing. But I don't have that much control over paint. But I love to paint. So I kind of combine a little bit of both. And that's a lot of fun. And I didn't used to like watercolor so much, but I'm starting to think I might actually enjoy it, or I will enjoy it more, especially if I incorporate the pencil aspect into that. Because again, not being able to control the paint or the water with the paint pigment in it. Anyways, I'm looking forward to bringing you guys along with me on that venture, and really encompassing the name of the channel. I am really into makeup too. I like makeup and all that. So I think I'm going to probably maybe start doing some stuff with eyeshadow with my art as well. So we'll see what happens and where we go from here with it. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's been a minute. So let me take you over to the greenhouse and I will show you what I've got going on over there. I have to clean up a lot over here before the first. They're gonna be painting the house. I don't know what color yet, but they're gonna be repainting. Found this in my greenhouse earlier. Oh, I need to zip that side up. So we'll go ahead and go in this side, and then when the video's over, I will close it. Anyways, so let's go in here. So I came in here earlier, and it's a smaller greenhouse. It's exactly like the last one I had, but just smaller. And so I have a big pot in this corner. It had tomatoes in it, and then I had peppers in these smaller ones here. And then I have some of my citrus trees along here. Last year, I had citrus trees, I think, on my front porch, and we had a really hard freeze come through and like almost killed all of my citrus trees. So I'm wondering if they'll do okay in the greenhouse this year. So we'll just wait and see. I really just kind of want to see what survives this year and not like worry about it too much, because I really don't feel like overwintering things in the house anymore. I just don't have the space. So anyways, and then I have all of these big containers that are in the corner were the ones I had tomatoes in. So there's still dead tomato bits in there. So I'll be coming in here and cleaning those up soon. And then I brought my tea plants in here. And then I have some plants that I'm going to send to my sister in here as well. So all the corners have one big one. And I did this on purpose because the wind always hits this here. The wind blows this direction towards me. I'm pointing at you. Blows towards you. And so this whole thing like moves back and forth. And so it was always knocking down the pots that I had along here. So I picked up some more of these rug bits at Dollar Tree. And these ones, I only picked the ones that had the rubber on the bottom. That way the grass doesn't grow up through them. And these ones were not as long, but they're a little bit wider. So probably comparable to about the same amount of carpeting. But this way I don't have to double up two next to each other to get the width, which is good. So I have a strip of grass down the middle. Well, right now I've got another rug in here. But yeah, so that's how that's looking now. And when we go to move one day, I'll just pull all my rug scraps up and clean them off with the hose and let them air dry, and then, you know, pack them up in one of my totes or something to use wherever we end up going. Because if they're still in good shape, no sense getting rid of them, especially if I'm going to use them in the garden. As a barrier, so I don't have to weed eat. That's the whole reason, you guys. I'm doing it so I don't have to weed eat. So yeah, so there's another one over in this corner. So that's pretty much it. I've got tea plants in here. These ones are bay leaves, the edible variety. And then I've got some plants for my sister right in here, some huckleberries and some citrus and a white blackberry there. And eventually I'll be getting those shipped off to them so that they can have them. And then this little corner over here are some of my tea plants and my Chilean guavas. Okay, so I took a ton of cuttings off of my parent plant that I had originally gotten from Rain Tree, from my Chilean guava. And so I have a whole bunch of little Chilean guavas planted down in here in this bigger pot. They just root so easily, and they actually make really good berries. The first couple years, I didn't know how long to wait to try them. You basically wait until you forget about them, and that's when they're good. And they're really yummy. I like them better than the big guava fruits that you find at the store, like at Walmart, the pineapple guavas. The seeds are so big in those, and I don't know how people are supposed to eat them. Like, I would just chew the seeds up and swallow them, but because I just like to eat fresh fruit like that. But there's just too many seeds in those. But these ones, they don't have seeds like that. The Chilean guavas don't. These little ones, they're like little itty bitty berries. They're smaller than what I'm showing you here. Like smaller than a pea, or like a small pea. And so they're really good. And then over here, I brought my rosemary in here. I do need to give it a haircut so it'll bush out more and get a little bit fuller. Rosemary is one of those plants that will die off in our region if it gets too cold. So I'm putting it in the greenhouse before it gets too cold, just in case. And then I've got a huckleberry over here. And then these are all the loquats. These are from California. I got these seeds off of some trees that are down the street from my grandmother's house, and they are doing amazing in here. So I got a bunch of loquats growing here. And I got some citruses, and this is a variegated Chilean guava here. The berries on this one were just as good as the other ones. I do want to get the other variety. I'm finding I like this way better than some of the other berries that I've had come up in my garden, or that I purchased that I have in my garden. I am still waiting for the honeyberry to wow me. It has not yet. I'm about ready to get rid of all the honeyberries. I got them hoping that I would like them, but you guys, I pretty much like blueberries way better, and they're kind of like a blueberry. And at any rate, I would rather have a huckleberry than a honeyberry. So I've only had one big honeyberry come up on one of those. So I will give it time. Maybe I'll plant them in the ground sometime and then see how it goes from there. I might not get rid of them, you guys. I might go ahead and keep them. They're in small container pots right now. One day, my stuff will not all be in pots. Some stuff will remain in pots or be upgraded into bigger pots. But for the most part, the majority of my plants that I have are eventually going to go into the ground, wherever we end up moving. And we're probably going to stay local. We're probably going to stay in the area. So my plants are all pretty much acclimated to this region. So I'm looking forward to that. So anyways, you guys, let's, I'll say my goodbye now. And I want to thank you again so much for everybody who has subscribed to my channel. I am very, very grateful. And maybe one day with a lot of more work and maybe a little less corporate jobbing, I will be able to get my YouTube channel monetized. So, praise be to God for everything and all of his blessings. And thank you guys for watching. If you're still here in watching this to the very end, you're one of the very few. I'm just gonna say that my own family has their attention span, or the amount of time that they want to put into even watching my own videos that are here on YouTube, are like maybe a minute and a half, if that. So thank you so much. And love what you grow what you love. I don't remember how I used to say it. But anyways, you guys, God bless, and do all the things, like, subscribe, click the bell buttons. Thank you so much. Bye.